If someone asked me what the best tower defense game was, the only game I could possibly name that would fit that title would have to be Bloons Tower Defense 6. Of course I could think of dozens of other decent tower defense titles, but none of them even come close to the standard that BTD 6 sets. I think the quickest way that I could prove to you that Bloons Tower Defense 6 is an amazing game is by taking a look at this tower defense checklist. Towers? Check. Defense? Check. Balloons? Check. Bananas? Check. Monkeys? Check. As you can tell by this totally legitimate and unbiased checklist, BTD 6 checks all the boxes of a good tower defense game. The facts just don't lie, they speak for themselves. Alright, the video's over. Pack it up, you can go play the game yourself. That's not good enough, you say? Fine. I guess I'll make the actual review now. The amount of creative freedom that this game provides is just ridiculous. Unlike traditional tower defense games where it's normal to expect things like a handful of the same feeling towers, repetitive lackluster maps, a single, maybe two game modes, limited progression, you get the idea. BTD 6 cranks everything to the extreme. 22 towers, 14 heroes, 66 maps, 15 difficulties, game modes, bosses, achievements, unlocks, collectibles, monkey knowledge. I could do this all day, honestly. The list just goes on and on. I've put just shy of 400 hours into this game so far, and I would say that I'm only halfway finished. And it's not because of some grindy bullshit dragging the game hours out longer, it's because I genuinely enjoyed 100%ing every single map I played to unlock the Black Border. While there are a couple of really strong strategies in the game, and you could look up a guide on how to beat the maps and their hardest difficulties, there's a lot of fun to be had trying to trial and error your way through each map. I would go as far as to say that the game has genuinely the most balanced difficulty that I've ever experienced. You can pretty much make the game as hard or as easy as you want it to be. If you want to have a more relaxed experience, you can just play on an easier map, set it to an easier difficulty, and just have a chill balloon popping sesh. If you want to make it harder, just up the difficulty a bit or play on a harder map. If you want to have a more thoughtful and challenging experience, play on the chimps difficulty, where even things like your tower placement is far more important since they're permanent and you can't move or get rid of them anymore. The game can really be as difficult as you want on the fly, and in many ways only gets better the more you play and learn. If you find yourself getting tired of that typical gameplay, there are also plenty of rotating events for you to participate in. Stuff like challenges, races, boss battles, odysseys, territories, collection events, holiday events. There are a ton of events like this if you want to just hop on occasionally and have a bit of fun. The last thing I wanted to talk about here is about how every tower in the game is super unique. As an example here, I'll use my favorite tower in the game, the Sniper Monkey.
Sniper Monkey.
No, not that Sniper Monkey. This one. Okay, but seriously, every tower in this game has a distinct appearance and playstyle. Whether it's because of the types of balloons it can pop or the range of the tower, each one has its use and there aren't any irrelevant or unused towers like in other games. I think that's the reason why I like Bloons so much, because I'm not incentivized to use what's best, and pretty much anything and everything is viable. Well, that and the fact that I turn my brain off, make Monkey go pew and Bloon go very nice. 9 out of 10. This review was the second most voted for in this poll here. So consider checking out my community tab or subscribing or any of that other YouTuber nonsense. I have a couple of other videos in the works, so stay tuned for those, and goodbye.